Senator Mike Braun, Republican from the great state of Indiana. Mr. Senator, at the end of the day, regardless of what happens with Sinema and Manchin, do you think there will be 50 votes in the Senate for $3.5 trillion worth of spending?
You know, it scares me, Stu, when we're down to two Democrats that have to hold the line for all of us, because I think it's clear on our side there won't be a vote for it. It's being marked up over in the House currently, but they are worried about Sinema, especially Manchin. He's put a lot out there in terms of political capital because he said, no way am I doing $3.5 trillion. I'm worried about them trying to sell us a bargain at $2 to $2.5 trillion.
Yes.
And remember a couple months ago, I told you they're political entrepreneurs. You didn't quite like using entrepreneurs with politics. It's the best way to see how they roll. The federal government is their growth business, and they will get, in my opinion, Sinema and Manchin to come around with something. I've already heard that Manchin on the voting rights bill, they've watered that down a bit where they've got him on board. They view this as a political opportunity, and they're going to go for broke on not only the stuff with policy and spending money, and they put so much emphasis on Build Back Better, Pelosi, Schumer. They're going to end up with something, or they're going to have a lot of egg on their face. So I'm worried that we're down to just two of them that hold the dike in place, and I think it's going to be bad for Americans, especially Main Street businesses.
Well, Senator, you've told us that your phone is ringing off the hook with business owners who don't like the federal vaccine mandate. I understand why businesses don't like it, but have you any response from ordinary people to the vaccine mandate?
So most people have got, their mind made up in terms of what they're going to do. I've been clear about that. Unless you have a good reason, you ought to get the vaccine. On the other hand, I don't know that vaccines are going to squash COVID-19 and all its variants. So I think that calculation is being made. But when you've got businesses that they've now lowered the threshold, remember in the CARES Act, we defined a small business as 500 or fewer employees. Now they've lowered it to 100. It's again, when they want to do something, they're going to push the envelope. And individuals as well as business owners who finally are getting back on their feet, who we spent $4 trillion on both of them back in 2020, we now want to burden them with this. I think this is another unforced error that they're going to have trouble enforcing, number one. I think it's going to go to the courts, number two. 93,000 businesses are between 100 and 500 employees, and they've changed the rules from a small business being defined as 500 or fewer now to 100 or fewer. That's how far they'll push to get what they want done.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Senator, thanks for being with us again. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.